Look at me, I'm
Brett Hundley was not ready to be a competent replacement for Aaron Rodgers. The Packers overall, though, were even less prepared to survive without the star quarterback. After Week 5 this season, everything was looking great as usual in Green Bay, as Rodgers had just delivered another big win in Dallas. The team was 41, humming along toward its 9th consecutive trip to the playoffs. Then Rodgers went down with his broken collarbone in Week 6, and everything changed. In the 4 games since, with hopes of Hundley becoming an efficient caretaker dashed, Green Bay's glaring weaknesses have been fully exposed. More updated NFL playoff picture with general manager Ted Thompson and coach Mike McCarthy. The Packers have built a strong reputation as a class organization that successfully rebuilds with drafted homegrown players. It's well-deserved given Green Bay's consistency over the years, with a Super Bowl 45 ring to show for it. But other than left tackle David Bakhtiari and defensive tackles Kenny Clark and Mike Daniels, the successes have not fallen in line for the current roster either. The Packers have been complacent in stockpiling the right talent by being too reliant on Rodgers, or that talent isn't being maximized by the coaching staff. Either way, the hits have not been there of late. Over the past 2 off-seasons, the offensive line and secondary have been hurt most by shaky roster turnover. T.J. Lang, J.C. Tretter and Josh Sitton were not retained at guards and center, and Lane Taylor, Jerry Evans and Corey Linsley have been downgrades. Jason Spriggs, a 2016 second-rounder, has not yet panned out as a contingency plan for right tackle Brian Bulaga, shelved again by knee surgery. The Packers have drafted 4 defensive backs in either the first or second round over the last 3 years, but collectively, Damarius Randall, Quinton Rollins, Kevin King and Josh Jones haven't been ready to make an impact for one reason or another. One safety, Clinton Disks, remains solid, but their better, more venerable safety, Morgan Burnett, can't shake the injury bug. Meanwhile, Casey Hayward has been an elite corner for the Chargers since signing there last year. Micah Hyde was an off-season steal at safety for the Bills. The Packers have had some bright spots in the front 7 with Daniels and Clark anchoring for the young inside linebackers. It has transformed the run defense from terrible to good in 2 years, but at the same time, the pass rush has gone tumbling down. From 200,814, the Packers were excellent at reloading the periphery positions. But since the draft of 2015, when Hundley was a 5th-round flyer, the rate of replenishing production has diminished. Green Bay also has been reluctant to find bargain free agents to replace expensive departures. When they spent in 2017, they got burned at tight end by not being able to work things out with Jared Cook and ending up with the Martellus Bennett disaster. The running backs are another story. Despite the Packers' insistence that Ty Montgomery could make the transition from wideout to more of a feature back, the team used 3 draft picks on the position. Aaron Jones was good right away, but unfortunately wasn't durable. And now HES dealing with an un-Packers-like issue off the field. Jamal Williams had promise but got banged up early, and Devante Mays blew his chance Sunday with an early fumble. That's a lot of focus on one position not to find an answer when the Packers need it most. When Thompson was consistently hitting on core personnel, the Packers not changing their acquisition and retention policy was fine. McCarthy is not known for making great mid-game or mid-season adjustments, but that was fine when Rodgers was there to steer things in the right direction. You learn more about an organization when it goes through a downtime, and even though the Packers 55 are still .50, they haven't experienced something as hopeless as this season in a while. Getting shut out at Lambeau Field and being bested by a limited Baltimore offense is on everybody. Week 11 Davante Adams highlights the Packers have earned the right to a free pass for a while, but somebody needs to be held accountable for the developing into a Rodgers or bust team. The fact that Thompson and McCarthy did not pursue another viable veteran alternative just in case Hundley didn't work out, looks worst of all now. When Rodgers was healthy, the Packers could overcome any injury or personnel issue. He made the house look like it was in complete order, even when much of it was not. Hopefully the resulting mess will prompt the Packers to reevaluate what they need in order to be a more complete team when Rodgers returns next season.